welcome to another Wolftime gaming video. If you've been following along with the latest videos I've been pushing out, you'll know that I've been working on the Combat Patrol, the Space Wolves Combat Patrol from Games Workshop. Absolutely fantastic box, but as you can see, they're all done, which I'm really pleased with. So I thought today we'll have a little bit of a closer look at some of the models and talk about why I've done certain things with them. Before that though, as usual, let's get that kettle on. If you're a fan of the Space Wolves, you'll know that recently Games Workshop dropped this Space Wolves Combat Patrol box at the same time as releasing the Codex. They're absolutely fantastic models. I know we've seen all these before, but to have them all put into one box and being able to pick them up at a really quite a decent price, I think it's well worth picking up. I absolutely love these Sons of Morkai. I know that they're based on other models, and I've done a little bit of converting that we'll talk about in a second, just to make them a little bit more wolfy, but I think that they look absolutely fantastic. I mean, what you get in the box, essentially, you get a Primaris Lieutenant, or Lieutenant if you're American. You get 10 Primaris Intercessors, which are great looking sculpts actually. I know they're a little bit dated now, the Intercessors, but you get the weapon options with them, so that's pretty good. You get the Tactical War Suit, the Invictus Tactical War Suit that you can see there. Now this is very open. I know there's a little bit of controversy around the style of this vehicle and why they felt the need to have it open so the pilot or the driver can actually get shot pretty easily. But I think it's fantastic. I think it's a great looking model, and obviously you've got the 5 Reavers, which are the Hounds of Morkai. Now you can see that as we're looking at these, there's a lot of bare heads, and I know there's a lot of people talk about whether to actually put your Space Wolves as bareheaded or go with the helmets. I mean, fluff-wise, the Space Wolves actually take the mickey a little bit out of the guys with no helmets on, because they are a bit silly doing it. But at the same time, I've also read that it can dull the senses of the Space Wolves, and they can, you know, they can't use the senses that they get with the DNA upgrades and things that they go through when they become a Space Marine. They lose a lot of that while putting the helmet on, or a lot of the Space Wolf style one, not the standard sort of marine, ultramarine stuff. You can see that anyway. And I've also put a lot of green stuff on and around the shoulders. I think that's fantastic. You do get 2 upgrade sprues with this box as well, which is brilliant. But I've shied away from using the shoulder pads, purely because I wanted to stick with what I've done with my rest of my force, and use the transfers that you pick up with from Forge World if you wanted to get those. I think they're about £20 or something like that for the sheet, which isn't too bad. What I did, I actually cut out all the bits that I wanted to keep and then sold the rest on eBay. Just got rid of those for like a £5 just to somebody else who might be able to use them in the 30k ranges and things. You see, I've actually used the centre Hound of Morkai there. I've used the Gregor Fellhand head on that guy that you get. I've got with a old 30k box and 30k project I was working on. I had a spare head, so that was great. The other 4 heads you can see here are all the Wolfram heads that again I didn't use when I picked up a Wolfram box many years ago when the Wolfram were originally released. I had some spares kicking around, and they were perfect for these Hounds of Morkai because they'd look a little bit different. You can see there's a Space Wolf sort of head on the front of right hand side, left hand side as you're looking at on the Invicta War Suit. I've got that from Shapeways, and there's a few of those little wolf heads and things that are kicking around in my force, and they're all from Shapeways. I think they're absolutely fantastic, and they work really well. And the fur all around the top is all green stuff essentially, and that's otherwise it's pretty much a standard sort of Invicta really. The intercessors are exactly the same as the Hounds of Morkai, where I've added in green stuff fur just around the shoulders, and then obviously the heads, as we've talked about already. Most of these heads are from the Forge World or the standard Games Workshop heads. I have picked up a few from other sources as well, other bits and pieces. Sort of like if you search for like Viking heads and that sort of thing, you can pick these up pretty easily, really. And the lieutenant is basically exactly the same as he comes in the box, because he's already been styled around at Space Wolves and he's a Space Wolves lieutenant, and I haven't already got him. But why not just model him exactly as he was intended? And I think he looks great. I don't think there's anything I'd change on him at all, really. I think he's a great looking model. But that's it, really. That's the Combat Patrol box, all nicely finished now. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. It gives you an idea of what you get in the box and what you can do with them. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Go and check out all the painting videos as well. Painting videos for all these models are now online, so go and check those out. And make sure you hit that like button, because it does help. At least I know I'll be putting out some decent content then. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.